Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Steffy has put a plan in stir to keep Hope down from Finn on Bold and Beautiful, but rather than negotiate her thing, her rearmost move may be guaranteed to push her unhappy hubster right into the Logan's arms. Steffy threw Hope for a circle when she blazoned that she'd not cut her hope for the unborn line despite Carter's dire protrusions and Ridge's egregious intent to let the collection RIP. Informing her father that this was her call, since he'd made the last big decision to promote Brooke without her input, Steffy nearly gave Hopi whiplash by declaring that she'd give her and her platoon one last shot. The Golden was easily awaiting the woman whose hubby she'd kissed behind her reverse to take her vengeance by ending her fashion prospects. Why wouldn't she? The answer to that came after the fact, in a private meeting. Steffy had decided to use Hope's hopeless desire to keep hope for the future going to her advantage. Of course it's ludicrous that a business would be run in this manner, but we can't say it wasn't clever. Tying the fate of her rival's collection to her capability to stay down from Finn seems guaranteed to ensure that Hope won't cross that particular line again, or does it? As we all know, on detergents, and in life, if you tell someone they can't do commodity it ever makes them redundant determined to do it. Especially if they're a contrary type person, and Hope's been nothing if not rebellious recently. At best, she's been floundering rather unsuccessfully to not come her mama's son. Thus, Steffy's claim is more likely to have the effect of making Hope want Finn further than ever, but she'll have to be tricky as to how she goes about it. Presumably the stylish way would be to circumvent Steffy's conditions by exposing her behind closed doors manipulating, however, well, we're guessing this is end commodity the good croaker would be comfortable with, if Hope were to entrust in her mama about the claim and Brooke was to unmask the sap to Finn. It might be enough to stir up trouble at the veritably least. Maybe that's why Brooke ends up in Finn's office as the week wears on. Is she paying him a visit to inform him about his woman's devious and manipulative styles of keeping Hope on the straight and narrow? Now, we all know that Bold and Beautiful has teased Hope setting her sights on a new man. Might she be trying to make Finn sit up and take notice? Make him jealous? It's clearly possible, however, Hope can't be held responsible, can she? If the advances come from Finn, all we know for sure is that Steffy just sealed her fate with that claim. Or the fate of her marriage, if you will. Banning Hope from having contact with Finn is a surefire way to ensure that they'll be put in each other's routeways on the regular. This is Bold and Beautiful after all, and the jotting is easily on the wall. How do you suppose Steffy, Finn, and Hope's story will play out? Let us know in the commentary. Brooke Logan to issue a demand for Taylor Hayes. Meanwhile, Hope Logan reacts to Steffy Forrester Finnegan's claim. Everyone was shocked by Steffy's business decision. Just when it sounded Hope was losing her fashion line, Steffy threw a curveball. Steffy decided to keep Hope for the future. Still, there will be a grueling claim for Hope. Suckers watched as Steffy told Hope that if she indeed batons one eyelash at John Finnegan, also her fashion line would be gone. Hope to hear and reuse Steffy's demand. Hope knows she really doesn't have a choice. Hope will have to tell Steffy she'll stay down from Finn. Still, can Hope really do it? While Hope couldn't do it ahead, there also wasn't as important writing on it as before. However, also she'll do whatever it takes to save it, if what Brooke says is true and the line is part of Hope's identity. Taylor will continue ripping into Brooke and Hope. Taylor will also keep gushing about Steffy. At some point, Brooke gets fed up and demands some respect from Taylor. Of course, Taylor has no intention of giving Brooke any respect. Brooke brazened Ridge Forrester about his intention to lay off Hope for the future. Ridge would answer Brooke, but that's because she formally knows the answer. Next, Brooke might look toward Ridge for support when she demands respect from Taylor. Still, I've a feeling that Brooke isn't going to get the support she needs from Ridge. Suckers might also see what happens with Bill Spencer, Katie Logan, Will Spencer, and Bill Spencer. They're participating a gladdening family moment, but what about Carter Walton and Penelope Poppy Nozawa? Hope Logan got heartbreaking news. Brooke Logan's son was summoned to the boardroom so the Forresters could deliver gut-wrenching deals figures for Hope for the future. It looks like Hope's line is on its way out. But, did it have help getting cancelled? Keep reading to find out. Then's what's coming up next on Bold and the Beautiful, spoilers ahead. Hope Logan's bad news. Hope Logan arrived at the Forrester Creations office, where Steffy, Ridge, and Carter Walton were staying for her. Ridge explained that Hope for the unborn deals figures were dismal, and rather than perfecting since last quarter, they've continued to drop. For all intents and purposes, it sounds like Hope's fashion line is about to be cancelled and shut down. Scuttlebutt has it Hope Logan might be suitable to negotiate some kind of probationary period, and Ridge Forrester may agree to give her many further weeks to try to make a miraculous recovery. The odds of Hope being suitable to move the Forrester family to keep Hope for the unborn handling are slim to none. Was Steffy Forrester cooking the books? The timing of the Hope for the unborn meeting is a bit peculiar. Observers can't help but wonder if cancelling Hope for the future has anything to do with Hope Logan kissing Steffy Forrester's hubby Dr. John Finnegan many weeks ago. It's enough huge coexistence that Steffy's first order of business after returning home from her hijacking is holding a meeting to shut down Hope for the future. A popular Bold and Beautiful scuttlebutt floating around social media right now hints that Steffy may have tampered with the deals figures so that she could move her pater to shut down Hope's company. But, would Aunt Carter have to be in on it too? Suckers can anticipate April and Captain Deuce Stevens to have a surprising hassle at the sanitarium. Eric Forrester and Taylor Hayes reunite. Hope Logan is challenged by Steffy Forrester Finnegan plus, Katie Logan suggests a result to repair the rift between Bill Spencer and Will Spencer. Keep reading to find out what's coming up in the CBS Cleaner pieces. B&B spoilers for Monday, September 16th reveal that Katie wants Will and Bill to get on. Will loves his father, but doesn't like how he treated Katie in the history. Now Will is suggesting that Katie might be happier with Bill than she's with Carter Walton. So, Katie will propose a result so Bill and Will can clear the air. Also, Hope reacts to the decision about her failing fashion line. Suckers can anticipate Hope to face a challenge. While Hope's line is in trouble, it sounds like Steffy has some kind of proposition. Maybe Steffy will agree to keep Hope for the future, but only if Hope can truly stay down from John Finnegan. Meanwhile, Brooke demands respect from Taylor. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers for Wednesday, September 18th reveal that Eric will have a happy reunion. Taylor will eventually stop by to see Eric. Taylor might bring up Eric's recent health extremity. While Eric will be glad to see Taylor, she's probably there on a charge. Taylor might talk to Eric about the situation with Hope. Suckers can also anticipate Ridge and Taylor to take a walk down memory lane. Although Ridge is engaged to Brooke, he'll be reminded by Taylor of their topmost moments together. It's also teased that Taylor will make a concession to Ridge about why she returned to Los Angeles. Over with April, she'll make a return on Friday, September 20th. Suckers can anticipate April to be in Finn's office when there's a surprising hassle. It's the Forrester airman, Captain Deuce Stevens. What does the airman have to do with the sanitarium lab tech, however?